Oh boy, do we have a treat for everyone on YouTube today. We have a very interesting treat. We have the New York Mets versus the Chicago Cubs. NLCS game number 1 in Citi Field. The Cubs bats meet Matt Harvey today, according to what it says there. We have Lester and Harvey, your 2 pitchers. The only thing that's unrealistic about this is Addison Russell playing, because he is injured and will probably miss the whole series, I think. That's what they were saying. So that's the only unrealistic thing about this today. But everything else is pretty accurate with the lineup. I think David Wright is second, Yoenis is second, but other than that, it's fine. So, here we go. Alright. The volume a little bit. Sorry about that. Not and that I feel like an idiot talking right now. Okay.
To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason on the show. It's game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasker.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these 2 ball clubs got to where they are.
All right. So here are the records. Yoenis Cespedes and DeGrom are the 3 people. Arrieta, Rizzo, and Bryant. Makes about perfect sense. Now it's more of Daniel Murphy for the New York Mets than of Yoenis Cespedes. There was Lester, and here's Matt Harvey news. We are about to approach the first pitch in the NLCS, game number 1 in Citi Field. And that is so unrealistic because Uribe probably won't even be playing in this series. But whatever. So Chris, what do you think about this? You've been very quiet.
Cubs are gonna win.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
The Cubs are going to win.
Oh, okay. That's a fair reason. And here we go.
Back now live as we count down to the start of game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Nope, not yet.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Here come the New York Mets into the field right now. Oh, what a loud cheer for the Mets as the New York Mets sold out here in Flushing, New York. As Matt Harvey on the mound. He's 1-0 this year in the playoffs. Lester's 0-1. Harvey 3.60 ERA. Lester 3.68. So, I don't know. That seems like a pretty even matchup to me. That's an average of 3, well, really 4 if you round it up. But here's the Chicago Cubs starting lineup. Like I said, the only unrealistic thing is Addison Russell batting 9th instead of the pitcher, first of all. I don't know what that's about, but Russell won't be in the series at all, so that's the only unrealistic. Here are Matt Harvey's stats for the year. He's 13-8, ERA 290 overall, only 59 earned runs and 185 strikeouts. I don't know. That most likely is a career high for him because I think he only had 1 year in the MLB and it wasn't even a full year. And there's that high pitch as game under 1 is about to get underway. But first, before we do that, let's look at the defensive lineup for the New York Mets, as obviously you have Harvey, and Darno is going to be backing him up in the catcher spot today. As it is a beautiful night here in Queens, as tomorrow will be absolutely freezing in New York, but it still is cold tonight, but not as bad as tomorrow, as Dexter Fowler starts off the game with a 300 batting average.
Right?
And he flies out. they strike out twice and then they ground out. There's a base hit for Rizzo. There's a base hit for Bryant, and bases are loaded with only 1 out, and 2-run score for the Cubs to Conforto, and that's a fly out. And the Mets are up now, and they strike out twice and then they ground out. There's a base hit for Rizzo. There's a base hit for Bryant, and bases are loaded with only 1 out, and 2-run score for the Cubs, and that is all that they will get in the top of the 2nd inning. As now the Mets are up due to walks, a right flies out, and that's a base hit after, and there's a 3-run homer from Wilmer Flores, and the Mets take a 3-2 lead. And Matt Harvey gets a double. And oh wait, that was not Matt Harvey. That was Matt Harvey that got a walk.
Wow. You rigged this.
I mean a double.
Brian, you rigged this.
And now Daniel Murphy with a walk, Wright with a hit, Judah with I don't know what that was, and a run will score off of a sacrifice. It's now 4-2 with the Mets after that ends the inning. And the Cubs couldn't capitalize with a man on first. And the Cubs go in order. And now the Mets are back up at the top of the lineup. And the Mets, Daniel Murphy gets a base hit, and then Wright ends the inning with the grounder. And there's a fly out. There's a walk for the Cubs. Strikeout, stolen base, and there's a walk. And the Cubs score a run, and it's now a 1-run game. Someone steals second, but then grounder to end the inning. Duda's up, he flies out. Pop up to the fly out, I mean. And there's a base hit for Conforto. Then Wilmer grounds out to the pitcher, pops up to the pitcher, and that ends the inning. And the Cubs just run an order too. It is now the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Mets get a walk from Cespedes. Murphy grounds out to end the inning. Now we go to the top of the 8th, and there's a home run for Rizzo to tie the game. It is now 4-4. There's a walk for Bryant. There's another walk for Monterno. There's a pop-up, and the inning is over. David Wright, fly out,
Right.
and there's a single for Darno. And there's another flyout to end the 8th inning. And here comes the 9th inning, as O'Flaherty is pitching for whatever reason, but he gets the Cubs in order. Here's Wilmer, strikeout, and Kadire grounds out, and there's a single for Granderson, but then Cespedes grounds out to end the inning. Now we go into extra innings, and the Cubs there's a double for the Cubs, but then Bryant got the double, but then didn't matter. David Wright with a double, but now there are 2 outs, and nope, Recker strikes out swinging to end the inning. And we are in the top of the 11th, and the Cubs go in order. Here comes Conforto, grounder, I think that was. And the Uribe gets nothing, and that's the end of that. And the Cubs, and there's a single. They don't go in order, but they get out of it, the Mets. Strikeout for the Mets, strikeout for the Mets again, and a grounder, and we're in the top of the 13th. And the Cubs, there was an error that occurred with the Mets, and the Cubs have a chance. Nope, they don't capitalize. David Wright with a leadoff single. There's a flyout, not enough to advance the runner, but there's enough, but nope. It didn't happen. We're in the 14th inning, and the Cubs go in order again. Flores with a strikeout. Matt's the pitcher with a base hit, but they can't capitalize. There's a leadoff hit for the Cubs, but there's a man on first and third, but they strike out to end the inning. And the game continues, and the Mets go in order. And there's the Cubs, the leadoff single. There's a guy, he goes for second. And there's a walk, but now there's a double play that occurred, and the Cubs take a 5-4 lead. And they may be looking for some insurance, but no, he strikes out. Duda with a base double to start off the inning. There's the run. The game is now tied. Conforto with a base hit. And the Mets look like they may win it. And they do. The New York Mets have just walked off the Chicago Cubs in the bottom of the 16th inning. Oh, man.
First time you're going to be wrong, Brian. How does it make you feel?
I don't know. Was that the bottom? Yes, it was the bottom of the... Wait, no, it was... Yes, it was the bottom of the 16th. Lucas Duda. Oh. Jesus. 6-5 win. The Mets had to score a run, and they did. And not only did they score the run, they scored another insurance. Not insurance, but they scored the game winner.
It's so scripted. And it's a lie
Oh
because
man,
that's
what?
not gonna happen.
I was talking so fast there. I don't even know half the things I was saying sometimes. But
Yeah, you really do.
yeah, no, I'm okay, Jack. I'm okay. The New York Mets. The Cubs have 5 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. The Mets have 6 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error.
But
And here,
just as long as the Cubs will win tonight. This night.
the notables: Rizzo, 4 for 7, a home run, RBI, and a run.
I think your viewers can read it. You don't need to read it to them.
I'm just going over it for you, Chris. Castro, 2 for 7 with an RBI.
I can watch the video right now and read it.
Okay. And losing pitcher is Hector Rondon, 0-1, and Bobby Parnell, which is 3-4. That doesn't make any sense. Daniel Murphy, 1 for 6, Wright, 2 for 6, Flores, 1 for 6, and Duda, 1 for 5, with the biggest play of the game. Why is he the biggest player? Because he got the game-winning run into the game. So, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll have more of the New York Mets tomorrow in game number 2 of the NLCS series at Citi Field.
Don't forget the Cubs.
Mets and the Cubs. All right, fine. I'll just say I'm a little bit biased here. I want the Mets to win, but still.
And I want the Cubs to win, which they are.
He just wants anyone but the Mets to win.
No, I want the Cubs to win since the beginning. Back to the Future 2. That's all I was going to say.
Okay, you're saying, okay, fine. That's fair. The only thing that's unrealistic about that is that there is no Florida Gators.
And, well, it also said Jaws 19 was going to come out, and there is no Jaws 19, so...
And what about that Pepsi Perfect thing, or whatever?
What? Okay, whatever. There's nothing to come.
There's a lot of things in that movie that didn't come true yet.
Yeah, but one thing will be right, okay, G? Yet. 2015 is going to end soon.
Alright. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video, which may be some hockey. It might be some hockey GM. I'll see you all later.
You stay happy.